hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's in purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. 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 Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. alone. God enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday. Man, y'all smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday as well. Sorry for the kind of like, I guess you can say, nice intro that was kind of a little rough here. Looked like I was having technical difficulties with the mic. But from what I got from it, I think I actually plugged in the wrong, like, pretty much cable for the mic. So the reason the mic wasn't working and not detecting my audio like it should be now is because it was simply not connected. My bad, yo. I mean, it is what it is. Made a mistake. I thought of everything on there. But we should be good now. Y'all let me know as y'all coming out. If audio and visuals is looking good, visuals should be looking good, and audio should be coming through right now. So my bad for the beginning of the intro. My bad real quick. But anyway, man, pretty much welcome to Sold Out, pretty much where we talk sneaker talk. I have the Sold Out Discord link pinned at the comment section, and of course, you know it's free to sign up. Or of course, you know we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If the kid do not get the content out in time, as I adjust the mic right now, you know, pretty much we will be talking about it in the Sold Out Discord. So everything should be looking good right now, but I think I had to move the mic and get the cable plugged in. A little bit of frustrating, but at the same time, this is how you know I'm actually live. When stuff happens, it just simply happens, right? Okay. Thankfully, I have yet, knock on wood, have not recorded a video where the mic was not connected, but I think I may have, right? But I'm gonna leave it right there. But anyway, a nice topic, man. We got 3 that we're gonna cover, and I'm gonna keep it pretty short and simple for the night. Only plan to be on the joint for like an hour, so I know make sure I start on time. StockX allows buy and sell sneakers without owning them. So looks like they got this storage plan now, where it's pretty much where you don't even have to own the sneaker to become a reseller, right? Okay, that's kind of like almost, I don't know, does it make things better or worse? In my opinion, on the resale side of things, probably makes it better because, I mean, at this point, you don't have to own it, but I'm very curious what the details is. Like, if you don't own a shoe, but if you're going to buy the shoe to resell it, I'm very curious what their plan is. Keep in mind, we got Brandon Dunn that used to work at Complexes over there at StockX, so I'm very curious if this is one of his ideas, right? So we're going to be talking about that tonight. Again, this whole live, I want to say this, is alleged. I don't know anything, just going off the articles and the information that is provided, and we're going to keep it simple right then and there. We're also going to be talking about Nike cuts, right? Okay, looks like they're cutting 1,400 more jobs, right? And they're going to focus on team sports. Like, sheesh, I get it. Nike them, it's kind of going down that rabbit hole where, you know, things aren't on the up and up because the economy right now, let's just keep it 100, it completely sucks. So look like they're going to be doing another round of layoffs, and they're going to focus on trying to get another sports person. You know, I guess you can say at this point, Michael Jordan has been carrying Nike for years. I mean, we can say the collabs help, right? Cool, that's nice. We can say like, all right, cool, you know, LeBron did his thing. You know what I'm saying? But on the level of what we're going through now, right? I mean, Michael Jordan has been carrying Nike them for years. So we got another like round of layoffs. Dog, it's just a perfect example that the economy is just not where it needs to be. And to be honest, if I'm gonna keep it 100, dog, because I pulled up the gas tank. I filled that joint up yesterday. Gas did drop a little bit, but the previous couple weeks, I'm telling you, dog. And a case in point, right, where people feel like they don't think all the stuff that's going on right now with the new administration and the war that we have going on, how you feel like you're not affected, but you are, right? We all are, if we're going to keep it 100, right? I'm not a politics guy by any means necessary. If I'm going to keep it 100, you know, do I go out and vote? Yes. Am I going to tell you who I voted for? No, right? I don't care who you voted for either. But I just say get out there and vote because your opinion matters, right? But I say all that to say this is why we go vote, because of things like this. Whenever you don't take it seriously and then you get certain people in there where they got different views than what you don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, if I look at all the parties, I disagree with something they all do, right? Again, I'm not a politician in any way, shape, or form. I don't really fucking care, right? But what I do care about is when stuff that we need on a regular basis is going up more than what it is, right? We can take gas off the table, even though we shouldn't, because technically gas did go up. Food, right? No matter how you slice it and dice it, right? We can say, if you take my route, right? I don't really do fast food anymore. I eat it from time to time, but I really don't eat fast food. You guys see me, I meal prep, I cook my own food. Even still, that's went up in the grocery stores, right? Okay? You go to the fast food joints, that's went up, right? Why? Because where we get this stuff in to make this stuff and where we can cut corners and make little stuff like cheaper for us where we're not used to paying that, all that's went up because of the tariffs. You know what I'm saying? Again, from what they've seen, you know, and I'm talking administration, this is all supposed to be temporary, right? We're not even really, you know, hey, by the summertime, we should be back living in, you know, in the islands saying kumbaya, right? And let's just keep it real. Do I believe that? We'll see. But I say all that to say, yeah, Nike them, and it's crazy because Nike them are taking job cuts, but if you look at, like, people compare them, you can't compare Nike to, like, another big major, like, sneaker brand. Like, case in point, they've been light years ahead of Adidas for years, right? Okay, so, okay, cool. Nike them got to take cuts, but they're still higher than Adidas, respectively. You know what I'm saying? You can say, like, okay, New Balance, they ain't have to take no cuts. But, I mean, you're comparing a team where it's like, dude, we've outscored you, you know, 6-1 each and every time. You know what I'm saying? So when we got to drop back down to where you guys are, you know, it's still kind of one of those, it's not an even playing field, if I'm going to keep it 100. So, again, We're going to be talking that tonight. May even start there because as you can see, that kind of stings me. And then we will talk the StockX situation. And then pretty much we'll wrap things up here for the night, man. But as y'all coming out, sorry for the intro. Audio should be good. And of course, like I said, the mic was not plugged. I plugged in the wrong USB cord, to be honest. I'm going to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? A kid, I guess I took the wrong flight. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's see what we got in the building. And then we'll get the party started. Let's see, we got Divine Photos in here. Says, what up? What up, Divine? What up, Goshi? What up, 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 what up? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming through, man. As y'all come through, don't forget to smash the like button for the kid. And I'm going to share my screen and get the party started here because I want to make sure I cover everything. I already had a rough start. I feel borderline embarrassed. But at the same time, I mean, y'all know I ain't perfect, man. Let's keep it 100. So I'm going to share my screen here and get the party started. I want to start with the Nike cuts 1,400 jobs and operations in tech in the latest round of layoffs, right? Which we saw this coming, right? Because we kind of anticipated what were they going to do. You know what I'm saying? Their stuff isn't moving on the level they wanted to move. And then you got Converse. That's moving how they don't, that ain't moving how they want to move. Cause keep in mind, Nike owns Converse. So it's been under the speculation, and I'm not saying this is something Nike said out of their own mouth, so this is all alleged. But everybody's already been expecting, like, hey, yeah, Nike them about to let Converse them go to somebody else. They're about to let it go. It's over with, this and the third. They're really holding them back, this and the third. But, you know, from what we got from Elliot Hill, he said he don't know anything about that. So, I mean, at the same time, maybe they're not talking that. So you got to keep in mind, with all that being said, right? A lot of speculation, and people want to put words in people's mouth and not knowing the stuff. If you don't work there, then it's hard to really know what's going on. And to keep it 100, as a person who's working at a job where, how should I put this, right? I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen it where my job is now cutting corners to do what we got to do, right? You know what I'm saying? We took cuts where we can on the product and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Everybody's affected with this. I don't think Nike them wants to do this type of thing, but it kind of just, they have really no choice. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to cut Converse out. They want to keep it because of the legendary and the history behind it. I get it. But at the same time, you know, I don't think that's on the to-do list. So what's next? All right, cool. We don't have a need for this amount of people anymore because we're not moving this amount of product anymore. Point blank, period. I'm not in any way, shape, or form supporting Nike's decision and or agreeing with them, but I'm just saying that's probably how they're looking at it, right? Let's give the first article. It says Nike cuts 1,400 jobs and operations in tech in the latest round of layoffs. Wow. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, that's a big number, right? And it's not the first cut they've done. If I want to say this is like the third cut, and I don't want to blame this all on Elliot Hill because, I mean, to be honest, he's doing what he got to do at the end of the day to keep his job. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's kind of like the big head honcho in charge. But, I mean, they made it plain and clear. If you don't do it, you know, if the company don't perform on a level of what the owners expected to perform, then they're going to make moves. You know what I'm saying? But it says roles were cut at Nike Beaverton headquarters in Oregon as well as the Europe and Asia. So, again, this is like across the board. Oregon, Europe, and Asia, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's 1,400 jobs across the board. People that's probably been working there for years thought they were good, and then, you know, things changed. But let's just keep it 100. Sneakers and shoes and stuff like that, it's not moving on the level it once was. You know, I, myself, personally have been very selective with my sneaker shopping in general for like the last, 3, 4, 5 years. Even though technically I still find a way to, you know, at one point I remember me and Nux was doing a live, dog, and I was like, yo, I'm only copping maybe 12 to 15 sneakers a year. That's it, because I'm trying to be budget friendly. I'm not trying to go crazy, right? And last year, I think I did like 20 plus, right? I don't think I went 30, but I did 20 plus. I'm like, it's easier said than done to budget yourself to that too. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it didn't add up because it definitely did. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's not on that. If everybody's on the time that I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Versus, because I remember it was a time where there were some people like, yo, I'm copping every single shoe no matter what. I don't care. I love them all. I know some people that got every single like Jay. You know what I'm saying? They get it all of them when they come out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they still do that, but at one point it was a time where everybody copped every single one no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But it's also where shoes didn't come out, but like they came out once or twice a month tops at best, but maybe once a month or once every couple of months too. It wasn't dropping back to back like that. Let's see, we got Men with Kicks in the building. Says, what's Prada sold our family? What's Gucci Men with the Kicks? What up, Divine? What up? What up? What up? But it says Nike is moving ahead with yet another round of layoffs, amid to the laborious reconstructing process. On Thursday, Nike Incorporated Chief Operating Officer Ben Tech Amargone revealed the news in the memo, which stated the move was part of the next phase of the company's win now turnaround plan. So, did they have this already in the works where, all right, cool, we're going to do another round of layoffs once we get to another level? But I mean, I don't think they've been hitting the goals, right? In my opinion, I don't feel like Nike them have been hitting the goals they have planned to hit. So that's why I feel like layoffs have come, right? Respectively. It says, all told, the company confirmed to Foot News that approximately 1,400 operation roles have been impacted across North America, Europe, and Asia, and represents less than 2% of the company's total global head count. So again, it's still only 2%, but you're hitting people left and right. Before you know it, if you do all the layoffs combined together, this 2% is probably more closer to like 8 to 10% now. You know what I'm saying? If not more, or 6 to 8% of layoffs where people have lost their jobs over this stuff. You know what I mean? Again, alleged, I don't know. It says, across the company, we have been taking deliberate steps to strengthen our foundation, sharpening how we compete, and build a model designed to deliver long-term profitable growth. He wrote, the global operations is critical to that effort. So again, they're saying they've been doing a lot of reconstruction and trying to just compete with their competitors. But to be honest, man, if you're the team or you're the person that's literally setting the example and you're the people like at the top, you know what I'm saying? You got to kind of lead by example. I was taught, and this is just my opinion, right? Whenever you make it to a certain level and you climb up amongst your peers and you're on the top level, to be honest, you're not supposed to look behind you because you're already ahead of them. So that's what it sounds like. Was Nike them maybe because they fell off, but even though they're still above their competitors, maybe they feel the need. They need to look back and see what they're doing that got them caught up to them. It's simple, man. Y'all keep raising your prices and making it hard to cop a sneaker, right? Well, y'all want to play the term of like, hey, it's innovation. We need to improve innovation. While that may be true, but if the certain shoes that we really want are hard to cop, I'll give you an example, like the Travis Scotts, right? Okay, we can put that in the like piggy bank, right? You know what I'm saying? Or an off-white sneaker where it's like, dog, we entered all these raffles, nobody hit this on the third. Come on, man. I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all know and the thing is, I know y'all can do it right. Because when we got the undefeated fours last year, everybody got a shot at them. And for the most part, majority of us ate. You know what I'm saying? You can do that with another hype sneaker like the Travis Scotts, you know what I'm saying? Easily. Let me get back to the joint real quick. And let's see, we'll keep the article. I'll keep reading the article. Let me touch the chat. Let's see, Devon says, Nike keep oversaturating the same shoe models with different colors, and people are getting tired of it. That's another spectrum we can look at too, Devon, right? To be fair, this is true. You know what I'm saying? Arguably, one thing that I can load up in the back of my mind is the Air Jordan 1, right? Cool. And yeah, I'm going to fall for it almost damn near majority of the times, respectively. That's another shoe. We keep hitting us with the same joints, you know what I'm saying? But Nike them, to be fair, right? When they hit us with something new, what happens? It's a brick, quote unquote. And I put that in quotations. They hit us with a brick, and people are like, yo, nah, these ain't it. I'm looking for this, that, and the third. And we can say, like, when Nigel them did, like, the 4RM or whatever the fuck it is, right? Okay, respectively. It made moves, but after that, I mean, to be honest, we don't really talk about the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Remember when the RM, I know you got a pair too. Those Air Jordan 4 RMs, they used Nigel to pretty much sell the shoe, the low joints. They showed out. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice change up, little switch up. Let's see, Mandarin Kick says, dead ass Divine 100 salute. Let's get back to the article. It says, The changes are aimed at simplifying complexity, right? So they're saying the complex of the like stuff that's going on, which I don't see the complication in my opinion. I feel like the only reason it is complicated is because they made it complicated, respectively. It says in global operations and creating an organization better built for the pace of the sport, and the company said. It says over the coming months, we will continue evolving global operations to better serve athletes and business with more speed, simplicity, and precise. You know what I'm saying? It says continued. It says some of what is happening now and more will continue over time as we align our team's capabilities and footprint to the future needed for the company, right? Okay. So again, they're trying to make the necessary adjustments, but I feel like they're ignoring the elephant in the room. I'm pretty sure we, as a community or as a like company, we are a community, as a sneaker community, we've already told them what's up. You know what I'm saying? I can't count how many times people were and let me clarify this. It used to be people like literally we would pull up to the stores, get the sneakers, we copping the J's when they come out. They no longer do that anymore. And you know what they told me? And it makes sense, and I ain't tripping, but this is what they told me. They were like, yo, honestly, I stopped copping and going after the releases because it got a little bit more too difficult to buy shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna go through all that just to cop a shoe that I like. If you want my money, take it. I'll give it to you, but I'm not finna do a freaking backflip to go get them. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, we can think of the Nigels, right? They did like what? A little machine joint with the claw. They did the claw machine joint, right? And only 1,000 people got to go at that. And how many actually was able to grip the shoe or whatever it was in a damn thing to get it, right? Nigel send you all these goddamn scavenger hunts. That's a pain in the ass whenever it's like, dog, hey, look, man, no disrespect. I work, and I got to be at work at a certain time. Can you put it out there, make it available for me to buy your product? Oh, you can't? Okay, cool, no problems. I got other bills I can pay anyway. Respectively, you know what I mean? Let me hit the chat real quick. Devon says, salutes my guy, Manny. Salutes with the 100. Let's get back to the article real quick. It says, the executive added that in the coming weeks, several significant changes will take effect across global operations. These operations will result in changes to some team structures, work locations, headcount, he said. Some of these changes include reshaping Nike's technology team to sharpen the alignment with the business, build a leaner teams, and accurate what matters most. He noted that this means consolidating Nike's technology footprint, streamlining its structure to move with greater speed and focus, and doubling down on the two strategically important hubs, Philip H. Knight campus in Beaverton, Oregon, the Nike India Technology Center. Okay, cool. So they're going to make changes across the board. So what I got from this, they're going to be obviously restructuring and reshaping, which I just read, but looks like they already started that. But when they say that, that means basically this is like a nice way to say job cuts, right? Okay, without saying it. Restructure it, which means usually when that happens, though, to keep it 100, that means other people will be taking on additional duties and roles that they used to never had to do. Now, whether they're prepared for it or not, they might as well get ready. So that means if they're not ready and they got to learn, we're going to learn with them. We're going to probably go through it as a consumer as well. That's just how the game go. It says another change in modernizing how work gets done across the company, Air Manufacturing Innovation, which I'm not surprised to see that word, which is Air MI. Manufacturing Innovation is what that stands for. Facilities in Beaverton, Oregon, St. Louis, Missouri, and Vietnam by increasing resiliencies, streamlining processes, and adjusting staffing to match the needs of the business. So, again, from what I got from it, right, we are going to put out what we can afford to put out without going in the hole. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to start here. Like, if I had to guess, right, if I assume, and this again, a whole ledger, right, releases will probably be, we're going to get them, but they're going to become less and less. And then we already being like, we're not getting the max on the number of sneakers we're getting produced anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that may change too. Like, you know, where we're like, oh, they got Nike done around 100,000 pairs. Now it may just be 50,000. Now it really may just be 20,000. Which they would do that only with select sneakers. But now it seems like maybe it may be that way across the board if I'm going to keep it 100. Now the article talks about Converse. Let's dive into that real quick because I want to get my thoughts on that. It says Converse is also in play as these new reductions are in a result of moving some of the brand's footwear manufacturing and engineering resources closer to the factory partners. What more than the company is also bringing in material supply chain work directly into Nike's footwear and apparel supply chain teams. So again, it could be more changes across the board. It says, part of doing the right thing is being direct, is what he wrote, right? Added another part in making sure people are treated with care. Teammates whose roles are impacted will hear directly from their leaders and HR partners starting today, and we will work to make sure they have a clear information support through this transition. Now, let's keep it 100. HR, right? Human resources, right? That's every company usually has one, right? Okay. Be careful, in my opinion, what you tell these guys, right? Again, do what you want to do, but just keep in mind at the end of the day, HR is designed to support the company, not you. Even though it may come across and be delivered like they're designed to support you and help you, if that was the case, they tell you all your stuff that you can and can't do, but they don't constantly remind you. Like, I'll give you an example, right? If you have an emergency in the family, technically you can take off and not have to use your PTO. They don't tell you that, but that's the point of like having like emergency leave like fund, and they word it kind of differently across the board. But each company's is different, you know what I'm saying? Where technically you're still supposed to get paid a certain amount while you're on emergency leave, right? I swear to Bob, man, look it up. So again, next time you have an emergency in your family, before you think of using PTO, which is personal time off, look into what your company covers for pretty much those type of situations. Because it's something. I guarantee you, by law, they have to have something. You know what I'm saying? Even if their answer is nothing, you still should look into it to make sure it's nothing, in my opinion. Let me get through the rest of this article real quick. It says Thursday's memo comes after Nike's disclosed in January that nearly 800 jobs were on the chopping block as it consolidated its U.S. distribution center operations across facilities in Tennessee and Mississippi, right? Okay. And just weeks later, Converse set its own cuts. So Converse redid some cuts as well. It says, although impact numbers wasn't impacted, were not disclosed at the time. So we don't know the number that Converse them did cut, but they did do some cutting. It says in March, the Beaverton, Oregon-based company reported net income in the third quarter of the fiscal 2026 fell 35% to $520 million from $794 million in the year ago period. So they went from having, being worth $794 million to now $520 million. I mean, they still up, but I get it. That's a big cut for a company like that. At best, they would love to stay stagnant. You don't want to go down, so I respect it. I see what they're saying. Diluting earnings per share dropped to 35 cents from 54 cents. Net sales in the period tallied $11.3 billion, flat from the $11.3 billion on the reported basis and down 3% in a currency neutral basis. So that was wrapping up this article right here. Hits why Nike them got to do layoffs. I mean, if they were plateauing at a certain price and they were good, they were getting this type of money, they probably wouldn't need to do this. But if your company, like, think about it. You go from here to all of a sudden you're going each and every quarter, you're going down, 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 down. I mean, can you really afford to keep paying the people that's there? I mean, because to be honest, it all boils down to whether they want to use the word innovation or not, but it also sales play a part of this. Whether they want to do the fake sellout technologies on us, we know better. You know what I'm saying? Where you see shoes, they sold out, but then give it like an hour or two, like, oh, now they got pairs left. Or you hit the foot stores, hell, these joints are maxed out over. Hey, yeah, what size you need? Yeah, I got this size. Like, you're pretending to be looking like the guys at the store, like, yeah, most definitely, dude. All right, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Pretty simple. Not saying it doesn't happen where that stuff doesn't sold out, but I mean, it's just one of those things you got to keep in mind. So let's go to the next article, and then we will talk a little bit of StockX for the last 15 minutes. But it says, is Nike next focus is to expand the presence in the team sports? I would assume so. They've been trying, and as you can see, they got the soccer ball joint here. People going to play soccer. I would assume assume why not? You know what I mean? Says professional team scholarships in the soccer and lacrosse will help Nike expand and build out its presence in the other sports categories separate from its rejuvenation in Nike running. So again, they have focused on running. Now they're going to be doing other team sports, which I feel like they're probably, I mean, it makes sense to go to soccer, but I mean, we should go look at other things too. NBA, I think they already got it sold up across the board as much as they can. But NFL, it's kind of hard to sell, and not to pick on the NFL, but we can say soccer or NFL. We can interchange. Why is it so hard to get a top athlete sneaker that's going to do well for Nike? Is because they wear cleats. Like, okay, cool. And I know this sounds weird, but you know what I'm saying? The average person not walking around in no goddamn cleats all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? But you can walk around in a pair of running shoes and their basketball shoes all day. So that's why Nike them probably aimed at like basketball and running shoes. Because you can wear that anywhere. You know, in the cleats, technically you can wear it anywhere, but when you pull up in a pair of cleats, one, they're designed to grip the grass and the turf, right? So you walking around on hard concrete on some damn cleats, it's not gonna be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's comfortable for while you're out there on the field, and even those guys take the joint off. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of one of those. Yeah, I see why other sports don't really take off like that. Not trying to downplay them because I watch a lot of football. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'd necessarily be thinking about, like, man, let me go get a Nike cleat. If you think about this, right? Boxing would be another sport I feel like Nike them could attack. But then again, boxing shoes compared to outside the ring, totally apples and oranges. You know what I mean? Just saying. But let me get back to the article. It says, now that Nike running appears on track, Nike Incorporated looks to be focused on team sports to grow its presence in other categories. This month, Nike entered into an exclusive talks with the UEFA, which is the Union of European Footwear Association. Hopefully I'm reading that correctly, to be the match ball provider in its Men's Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. It's a move that breaks down 25-year hold by Adidas under the sponsorship agreement, and one that saw Nike beat out Puma, which also were vying for the chance to be a new sponsor. Adidas is still the official match ball player supplier for the FIFA World Cups, with the men's competition to be held this year across North America and US, Canada, and Mexico. So, Adidas definitely got the soccer game on lock. Someone would just flat out call it football. In fact, I used to think that Adidas stood for All Day I Dream About Soccer, but I think it's All Day I Dream About Sports is what it is. But to be honest, I thought it was All Day I Dream About Soccer, but I think it's actual sports. But to be honest, I mean, you could literally change that S for whatever you want to. I mean, at one point, we used to think it stood for sex, right? Pause. But I mean, at one point, me and the Young Bucks, we used to think that growing up. It says, in the last week, the global sports brand became the official apparel partner of the Premier Lacrosse League, the men's teams, and its Women's Lacrosse League, while also giving the teams access to Nike's footwear and equipment. The multiple-year partnership has Nike designed and producing new uniforms, sideline apparel for the teams beginning with the 2026 season, replacing Champion as the sideline partner since 2021. The Premier League has 8 teams, while its women's sobriety has 4 teams. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Little rough math real quick. Just want to get that out there. Let me get going through the rest of this article real quick because I want to make sure I touch on the StockX situation. It says, so apparently in footwear, the cleats worn for football and soccer can also be worn by lacrosse players. So it looks like they're trying to maximize it. Like these shoes are versatile cleat-wise for lacrosse and for football and soccer. And lacrosse in particular has grown in popularity in colleges and high schools. Nike has set the bar for the elite performance and cultural defining moments in sports for decades, just as we aspire to do for the sports of lacrosse. The co-founder and president both of the leagues said, we're building premier and women for what's next, and partnering with Nike accelerates that by giving us greater exposure and more opportunities for athletes across the game. So again, seems like this is Nike's them trying to move in the right direction, but they got to take a little bit of a dip to climb back up. Pause. That's what I'm getting from it. Todd Jacobs, general manager of Nike Field Sports, said that the partnership between Nike and the Premier and Women Leagues reflects the momentum we're seeing in one of the most dynamic sports in North America. Nike turnaround efforts under the CEO Elliott Hill saw the Win Now strategy seeming to focus first on Nike's running, which we've seen that, right? To be honest, it appears to have been success with the number of retailers, nothing to success of the Vomero 18 introduction early last year, which I've heard a lot about the Vomeros. They're saying they're super comfortable and it's a great shoe. I've been hearing that from the team. I do not own a pair yet, but I've been hearing nothing but great things. It says Drake McFarlane, research analyst and data-driven analyst firm M Science, had head of the consumer products sector, has cautioned that performance running isn't everything, adding that there are other components of Nike business that need work. As far as the match ball contract with the Champions League, the analyst said that he was skeptical about how it might help Nike in the immediate term, given the challenges that had in Europe in the most recent quarter, although the deal is likely happen to the momentum term. So again, they're saying like they're trying to attack it, but there's more holes and problems than what they think it is, respectively, which we all see that time and time again. I mean, you can do all this and bring these extra sports on, but I mean, that doesn't still take care of your core balance at hand. But it does definitely help it, right? I can agree with that. It says, according to McFarlane, the core theme of Nike, right? This is the core theme of Nike. The past several years comes back to the challenges with product, right? While running stabilized largely due to the investment in compelling product, he cited that the Vomero and the Pegasus franchises, Adidas remains a core competitor in football and soccer due to the Predator franchise in footwear and also apparel through football and soccer jerseys. And while the recent Champions League managed ball shape-up went into Nike's favor, he said that the brand still needs to innovate more, including in soccer, cleat franchises like the Memorial and Tempo, as well as the doing more with the building brand association with the sports. As for Nike struggles across Europe, McFarlane suggests that has to do with the lack of credibility Nike has within the core European sport, football, through the other element ties into Nike's challenges of the casual side. So again, there's challenges that Nike's are facing across the board. So again, they're going to do what they got to do to survive, and maybe job cuts may seem like feasible for right now. But I assume with Nike them, if things pick right back up, they'll open those jobs right back up if I had to guess. Right? That's just my best educated guess. But he said that Nike can address the European consumer interested in running, noting that On and Hoka would not do well otherwise, but needs to address the fall of its classic franchises. The M Science research analyst suggests that the problem is more of a function cultural relevance with regards to Nike's product suit in the casual market. And while Adidas, which has been its classic Terrence silhouette takeoff, is now number 2, McFarlane noted that the Nike classic franchises, Air Force One, the Air Max, the Jordan, appear more closely connected with the American market than Europe. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people love the Air Maxes, man. Air Force Ones, I feel like across the board. Hence why probably one of my videos took off in the first place. You know what I'm saying? People know what the Jordan brand is. You know what I'm saying? When you go to Adidas, we know some of their stuff, but we don't know it like we know Nike shit. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. You know what I'm saying? Nike them, we know, we get the average person, you know, sneakerhead can point out an Air Jordan 1 from an Air Jordan 14, right? And while we may be like, that's easy and a great example, but I mean, I can't even think, I could probably only think of like a couple like Adidas, like signature silhouettes, right? But it says McFarlane sees the product innovation as key, and Nike has shown it can do that because there it was innovated effectively are those products that are working, such as the Vomero and its new neuroscience-based footwear Nike Mind series, which is those slides, right? Which, to be honest, those are working, right? To be fair, I know those are working. It says establishing an effective product builds a longer-term credibility across sports, which eventually bleed into lifestyle. A running shoe purpose may be running, but it may be more often worn than the office in the end, right? McFarlane said that Longer term credibility then can involve turning products into new classics and rehabilitize the old ones. Nike classic franchises relied on nostalgia and limited drops, which they did, to be fair. Shoes that we couldn't get back then, we go crazy for now, but to be honest, we've kind of been there, done that. What's the next wave, respectively? You know what I'm saying? In other words, relying on historical earned credibility that needs to be built back up again. And again, I just gave a great example, man. They've done that time and time again, and I'm not knocking them for that. You're a business. Hey, if it's working, keep dropping while the iron is hot, respectively. You know what I'm saying? One analyst sees Nike benefiting from the brand optics over the next several years. Williams trading analyst Sam Poser lowered the price target of Nike shares after the company reported the third quarter earnings from $80 a share to $57, noting that clearly there's a big difference between a company that's doing the right thing to fix its business and great stock. That said, Poser has a buy rating on Nike share because he's confident of the Nike ultimate success in business. We believe the company is taking the appropriate actions to reestablish its strength, and despite the fact that it's taken longer than expected, he also expects that sports brand to benefit from a number of upcoming sporting events, from the current NBA playoffs to the FIFA World Cup this summer through 2028 Olympics, right? Okay, so they're saying like, well, Nike them is down. We're going to see some things hopefully come back up for these guys right here, man. So let's talk StockX, man. I don't know if you guys have been living up under a rock, man. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick. But looks like they've made some major changes to some things real quick. And I want to throw this out there. And I know they got, let me share my screen again. Boom, they got Brandon Dunn over there. But apparently StockX is allowing people to resell shoes without actually owning them. Is that not kind of weird, right? In my opinion, how you going to sell something you don't own, right? But it says StockX new service, the store at StockX, allows customers to buy and sell sneakers without actually possessing them. So I get it. If I had to guess, they're going to buy the shoe off StockX, choose the store option, which I think Gotham have probably been doing this, right? Buy the joint, store it, and then you can sell it yourself for more profit, right? If I had to guess, think about it. Think about it. You buy the shoe, you don't have to wait. You don't no worries. I'm buying it for resale purposes only. Store the joint. When the price go up, I'll sell it. You know? But my thing is, will there be a storage fee? Most likely there will be. So my thing is this: is it really worth it? Respectively, you know what I mean? So this is how it works. It says purchase item directly into StockX managed storage. Own them after verification. Resell without ever shipping to yourself. No shipping or buyer processing fees unless you take physical possession of the item. So, wow, that's a win. So, case in point, let's say you buy the shoe and get authenticated and you choose the store option. It's not going to cost you any processing fee or any, actually this is probably better. You know what I'm saying? But you never seen the shoe. It says, will you be using this new feature, right? It says, no shipping or buying processing fees unless you take physical possession of the shoe. So will you be using this new feature? I would assume a lot of resellers probably will. It says, store at StockX is currently available to select users in the United States with access to StockX Pro buying tools. So I don't know if I could actually see this. And again, that's Brian Dunn. I don't know if this was his idea, but you know, they kind of put that up on there for like the clickbait type of thing. So it's items directly to StockX after verification. So once it's verified, you choose a store option, and then boom. I'm very curious if I can see this on our site real quick. Let me see if there's an option. If I was to try to buy this real quick, let me go to StockX. I'm not buying anything live. I want to throw this out there real quick. I just want to see if that's an option. Say, case in point, we got the bands, right? You can make an offer. You can buy now. But I'm assuming you don't get to see this until you actually buy the joint. So if you do this, shipping address, pickup. Oh, wow, you can do a pickup joint? That's crazy. I see you can do a pickup. Any other? Oh, wow. You can actually do a pickup joint. Oh, I mean, they've come a long way, but I haven't seen like the actual like store joint. I wonder when does it take effect, but this is this, get it by this, make an offer, delivery method. Yeah, but if you don't want to do delivery joint, I mean, Yeah, I don't think it's fully set up all the way yet because this is what I see whenever I try to do a buy real quick. Let me see. Boom, this is what I see. You know what I'm saying? So you can do ship to address or do a pickup joint. And when you do a pickup, it shows like the stores like in your area where you can do that. So I feel like it's coming, but it's not there yet. Pause, right? Let me touch the chat real quick. I see Mentor Kick says, GoDaddy been doing this. This is a fact. This is a fact, yeah, because they got the store option, yeah. And you know, I never understood what it was, but now I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. So StockX is just kind of late behind the curve. Mentor Kick says, so ScamX has more time to switch stuff with you. Hey, I don't know all about that. I don't know, dog. I don't know if they doing that. I'm not going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get through this last article, then we'll wrap things up. It says StockX is letting you store purchase items for resale at its facilities. Introducing the Store at StockX program. Right? It says StockX is introduced as a new trading tool on its platform today, allowing users to buy and sell products without ever actually physically encountering with them. As earlier today, the Detroit-based secondary marketplace, when was this broke, right? This was April 23rd. So they kind of just broke this out there. So, I mean, it's probably still ongoing because it was just a couple days ago that they put this out there. Earlier today, Detroit-based secondary marketplace introduced its latest store at StockX program. Some of the key elements include users not physically needing to interact with the products, that the ability to quickly react to the market trends, and more profits for sellers since they don't have to worry about the buyer fees and the shipping costs. So again, this is one of those, this kind of benefits if you're going to be a seller on StockX, which I get it. The more people would probably want to go over there and sell because there's less fees now. You know what I'm saying? The sellers who are still in there trying to make profit, they want to cut as minimum like overhead costs as they can so they can get max profit. You know what I mean? I get it. It says, by eliminating the need to physically move products, store at StockX marks an evolution in how people engage with our marketplace. StockX CEO Greg Suarez said it unlocks a new opportunities for users who already buy with the intent to sell while lowering the barriers for those previously deterred by shipping costs and other fees. At the same time, it removes the burden of handling and storing inventory, two of the biggest challenges in resale today, which, I mean, to be honest, it sounds like a good idea, respectively. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Manny, saying allegedly. I see you, dog. Let me wrap up the last little part of this article, then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases. But it says, how the program works is that users can select the store at StockX delivery option when purchasing a StockX Pro. So you got to do on StockX Pro. So you got to have StockX Pro, which I don't have. Once the item passes verification, it becomes available in your profile with the option to take physical possession of it or take it at any time they choose. So again, it comes available. You can either, one, have the shoe shipped to you, or B, sell it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be honest, it sounds like a good idea. And again, like Manny said, Gotham been doing this allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It says, a store at StockX program is currently available for select users, and those who are interested are urged to sign up here. So again, I think this, let's see, where is this? Is this a sign up joint? Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Click on this link. See this joint? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you got to sign up for the joint. You can't just do the joint. And I think we got a little YouTube video. This is a wish list right here. How it works. It breaks it down. Let me see if I can play this little part, YouTube video real quick, fair use. And then hopefully not too much music going in the background. And we should be able to get things popping. Let me see. I think we got the audio already open anyway. Let me see.
Did you know you can buy and sell on StockX without ever taking delivery? This is Store at StockX, a new trading tool that lets you purchase items on StockX, send to StockX storage, own them after verification, and resell them without ever taking physical delivery. Plus, you don't pay shipping or buyer processing fees unless you take physical possession of the item. Some items may even be tax exempt. When you're buying inside StockX Pro, you can now select Store at StockX as a delivery option when you purchase. If the item is already in flex storage, ownership will be transferred to you instantly. If the item comes from a seller, they will ship it to StockX for verification, and after it passes, ownership is transferred to you. Now you can list, sell, or take physical possession of your item at any time. That's it. Store at StockX. Now you know.
Hey, StockX them on the up and up, dog, respectively. I mean, I'm not still going to buy from them, but I mean, to be honest, I gotta respect the grind and the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you gotta respect it, no matter how you slice it and dice it, dog. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the live tonight. Let's talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. Then we'll wrap things up for tonight. Let me see what we got coming out. I know we got the Band 1 lows coming out next week. And I'm going to go to sneakers myself. I'm going to go to Nike.com and go to sneakers. Share my screen, see what we got popping. Real quick. We got upcoming. And yeah, let's see. Sharing my screen on this one. We did have the Air Jordan 5 white metallics. Looks like they're still available because I don't think they're actually sold out. Let me see if they're actually available in my size. Yeah, they are. So people didn't really do what they do. If I click on all the sizing, we got a plethora of sizes available. I did it on my phone down here. I didn't want to put it up here and risk probably putting my address out there, but look like the white metallic Air Jordan 5s are still available, which I'm not surprised at. You know what I'm saying? So those joints are sitting. Keeping going for upcoming sneaker releases, we also have the Air Max 90s that's coming April 28th. And these Converse Dodgers Undefeated Chuck 70s, which is basically a Chuck Taylor to me. They're dropping April 28th as well. And then April 30th, we have the White Orange Pill Air Jordan 3. Fun fact about this shoe, this actually was like a friends and family sneaker, and then it finally got released to the public. But I feel like the demand still won't be there. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thought. We got the Air Jordan 6s coming, the cap and gown, which we've seen them in the Air Jordan 11 cap and gowns, which was fire. Now we got them in the 6s, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure we've seen them in another silhouette, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'll do a drip and skip on that. And, of course, one shoe that I am looking at the most is this Air Jordan 1 Low OG Band coming May 2nd. Looking forward to that. And I am going to do a top anticipated upcoming sneaker releases for the month of May here pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? We got some more Air Max 95s. This is like a lake blue and French blue shoe. And then we have a Nike Foamposite Pro. Looks like these are coming in like a black and lime green joint. I don't hate them. Probably won't cop, but I don't hate them. We got some Air Max 95 Big Bubbles. The Comet Red coming on May 8th. So a lot of things have been loaded up, man. And then, of course, the Deion Sanders. I feel like this was a shoe that we thought that was going to be available already, but it looks like it's got pushed back. So, again, we got these right here, the Air Diamond Turf 2s. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Not too much and really crazy. Only thing I got really on the radar is those Band Air Jordan 1 lows. Not mad at it. Let me put myself back up on the main screen here. Get ready to wrap things up here for the night. Yeah, man, this was a good one. Looks like we covered the Store at StockX program. Nike cuts 1,400 jobs. And they're going to focus more on sports for sneaker releases as well. So, covered that all tonight. I've been on the joint for like an hour and 2 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. Y'all definitely smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, y'all know we have Music Monday as well, which I'll be back live again on Monday with another Music Monday. Until then, smash the like button, sub up, sign up for the Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we will be chopping it up in the Sold Out Discord anyway, man. So, other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember.